Hi, I'm back with another video. Whoa, it's bright outside. The sun is having a lot of fun peeking in and out of clouds, but wanted to give an updated video on my comment planner, how I'm using it. It's not really much different at all from what I shared before, other than how I'm kind of using the back pages now that I've kind of settled in and I'm not freaking out about journal pages taking up too many pages and stuff like that, and I've switched up my dailies a little bit. So if you're interested in seeing how the comment planner has been working for me for I guess it's over half the year mark now, then keep watching. I am foffing my way into happiness right now. I really enjoy foffing. If you don't know what foffing is, I think it's a British term to foff around, and I kind of use it like when I am putting pretty things strategically like in the shot. This is my Sterling Ink Common Planner. It is the B6 size and it is the full year. It is the first version that she ever came out with, and she's made some adjustments. Some would say improvements. I think some of them are great improvements, and she has a whole video showing what she's changed from this planner to the new ones that are coming out. The pre-order was already done. That's closed. But as she did last year, she had extras, and you just had to like be on the bandwagon and get notifications and Freddy Fast Fingers click to get the ones. And then there's a bunch of people who ordered multiples. I'm sure, like for me, I ordered a B6 and I ordered the weeks. Wow, that was loud. And I ordered the weeks size. This is not the planner, but this is the size, just to see if I could use the week size. It's just a bit more portable. I do take this pretty much everywhere with me, and she's getting a little heavy. She's getting a little fat and sassy. I just wanted to see. And now that I have the ring binder, the reference binder that I showed last week, I might be able to get away with this size. Plus, I do write really small, and it was just cute. Like, I used to plan in a weeks and I really enjoyed it. And so I was just, I ordered two. So I will be selling the one that I don't use. It won't be used. It'll be flipped through briefly, probably, and then I'll just sell it. So there's many people like me who couldn't decide, and they just need it in their hands to decide. And you might be able to purchase one that way as well. So this is the one though from last year. And it's just kind of like, I still have the same art in here from my shop, and we're halfway through the year, and I have this thing is just, it's gonna be hard to like part with it. But basically this cover is an Eternal Leather Goods cover that I had custom made, because the width of this spine and the extra little bit of height with this clear cover on just didn't work for the standard size cover. So that's something to consider if you get the full year B6. Like, your planner covers that you might want to get may fit, they may not fit. So I do have a video on that too that you can look at to see the difference. But anyway, I have sucked at not planning, but like tracking at the beginning. Notice I haven't even put any of my goals in besides house cleaning stuff. It's just, I'm ashamed, but whatever. No tracking here, no tracking here. Started to get on it here. So that's good. I'm just tracking when I post on YouTube and Instagram. I haven't done anything with my email list on my website. When I work on Joy Notes, which hasn't been a lot, it has been nothing this month. Housework and tab. Obviously, this is taking up most of my time, is ministry and getting my house in order. That's that. And then it starts with the months. So the months, I have just been writing down appointments and ministry stuff. And what I have been doing is I have been highlighting, for me, I'm such a visual person, and I have been highlighting weeks that I do not need to schedule any more peopling stuff. So I have realized that I was like having such a hard time with so many things that were going on, and I just needed time alone, you know? It was important for me to have that, and for me, a visual of like a big old line through a week, someone wanted to schedule something with me, then I knew like, nope, not that week, moving on to the next week. So it's been hard. It's been a hard boundary to have to put on myself and for people who want to hang out with me and stuff, and my husband, but you got to do it. You have to protect your peace, you know? And then the weeks, I'll just flip through. I have pretty much been in the same format every single week, where I found this from another gal on the Sterling Ink page with the little trackers down here. These are my reflections that my coach, when I was not competing, I was training in CrossFit and stuff. And she would ask me these questions every single week. And so I was like, I need to write these down. I no longer work with her, so it's nice to be able to have these. And I can explain more about that later, like why it's important to do all these. When I don't have a lot, like if I just space it and don't have a productive week or whatever, I'll usually journal in this space. Sometimes I don't. So this has been, so far, how it's been going. It's been really fun. I really, really, really enjoy this planner. See, it didn't do anything here. This is when I left for Dallas. That's a little sticky note that I was using. Into June. This is, I think, I was journaling with my mom and dad in Florida. I was helping her out. Like, there's nothing here because I was just taking care of my mom. I did do the reflections, though, because that was important. It's always important for me to reflect. And then we get to when I got back, I started getting my crap together, and this is where we are now. So yeah, so basically what I have been doing. Oh, and aren't these little girls so cute? I can't remember who it was, I think on a Facebook group, but they're like peon, I'm not sure, but you can buy a little roll with the pattern, not repeated, but it's just the one single thing. And they're so cute, and you just cut them out. It's PET tape. I had never really used PET tape before, and I really like it. And it wasn't too bad either. I think this roll was like $4 or something. I just think they're super cute to add into my planner. Like, this is when I had my surgery for my tooth. I was like, I've been doing the same format forever and ever. And what I will do is I will just ahead of time, I will do like 4 or 5 weeks worth. So this is the blank pages that it normally has. I put about 9 o'clock, I put a line across the whole thing. About 6 o'clock, I put a line across the whole thing. I'm thinking it would affect my reflections, but I was thinking about moving it down a little bit for time tracking, because I do stuff after 6. I'm like until 8 and 9 sometimes. So I was thinking if I moved my reflections over and then did notes here for the reflections and then kept my little tracker down here, that might work, and then have just a little note space right here. But then all this might change, when my weeks comes in. But basically, what is important to me, what serves me, that's the thing, y'all. You have to ask yourself, what is going to serve you? Not what did you see that was super cute on someone's YouTube channel. Like, don't even take what I'm saying. Like, you got to ask these questions for yourself. Otherwise, it's not going to work for you, and you never find planner peace that way. And I would say, is there even a planner peace? Because I feel like maybe there is for me a little bit. Like, this is pretty peaceful for me, but as my life changes, I have to adapt things. So it doesn't really rile me up too much, but I just have to ask myself, at this time with these changes, is this serving me? So That's a really important question to ask. So what serves me as a person that has a neurodivergent brain and who has a bajillion things going on is to time track. Time tracking is extremely important for me. Trackers are important to me, having a priority section, having a space where I know what's coming at the beginning of the day. Meals I can put my meals up here too, and then just like a little space for notes and stuff. That's important to me. That serves me very well. So I don't change. I haven't changed since I first started this planner. It's worked really well because I'm finding that I'm doing things later. I might need to move this line down a little bit and readjust these things. And that's fine. I might try that for 1 week and then see how it works. And then if it works, then do a bunch of weeks at the same time. Does that make sense? So that's how I am doing it. I have stuff on my appointments and things that I'm meetings, stuff that I'm doing at the top. This time I did put my dinner thing where I put my dinner plans here, and this is the time tracking and all that. So that's the weeks. And then I get back into my daily pages. I don't have my index still. I need to do an index for all of this stuff. Basically at the beginning, I was splitting the page into 4 and doing my to-do list that way. I would have some journaling in here. I had, like this is a whole planning thing for David's birthday party. This was notes for different things, meetings that I take notes on. This is my garden plan, which my garden is like suffering so bad with this heat. More meeting notes. This is joy notes, so I can't show that. Meeting notes. Lots of meetings, y'all, and tasks. Brain dump. Hey, have I done? I think I can mark something off on here. Yes! That makes me so happy. Yeah, this is like a brain dump of stuff I wanted to do. So this was like a brain dump, like writing out brain dump. Sometimes that's super important to me. This was a little class that I took that I never finished. I need to go back to it. So I left some room for it, but moved on. This is a book I'm reading that I love, love, love. And it's such a good book. And I had left, just like this, I had left space, but I needed more space to move on. So what I did was just continued on page 93. So I know to go to page 93, and here's the rest of more of my notes on that book. So there's that. I need to highlight. I like to highlight little things that like stick out to me. More leadership meetings. Oh, this was a fun page. I think I did that on IG Live or something. This was my mother's post-op notes. I had a lot that I had to think about with her medication and moving her, getting her ice machine off her knee and moving her around and doing her physical therapy and all that. It was a lot, but I would do it again. I actually am going to do it again with her other knee, but this really helped me to stay on track. More meetings. Okay, so this is where I switched. So you'll notice there's quads here, and then I switched to half pages. And the reason I did that was because in the weeks, they said that you can't do quads, which is kind of skinny anyway. So I just kind of want to figure out, like, can I make this work with just half a page for one day because for me, a to-do list is so important. Like, I've got to have something to do, like a purpose for my day, or else I will just vegetate and do nothing. It's just awful. So I was kind of practicing, like, what can I do? And so putting the date, my to-dos, and just little notes or a little bit of journaling or something. And it's been working really well. This is the meal prep that I did for one time. To that. Oh, this is my reference binder that I was kind of processing it on paper. I really have to process everything on paper because my brain is so crazy. And then this is more meetings. And this is the schedule for the tab. And then more stuff. More meetings. And then that's for the book. And then this comes to here today. And what I did today, which I really liked, was I have my things to do. I got my dinner and I've got gratitude. I started off this morning before anything. I wrote down 3 things that I was grateful for. And I love gratitude. Like y'all know, I've talked about that a lot. Like one of my favorite quotes is from Ann Voskamp, and it's like slow to see. And it basically means slowing down to see all the gifts around you. She has a book called 1,000 Gifts that just changed my life. It's on my ultimate favorites book list. That sets the tone for your day. I really believe that. So I'm going to continue doing that. And then that's again my to-do list. And this is just like stuff I don't want to forget to add for tomorrow, which will be here. And that's how I'm doing it. And I'm on page 103 of page 369. And so I think I have plenty of pages. We'll see, because I'm like not concerned about the pages right now. So we'll see how it goes towards the end here. Oh, what's that? What was that? Oh, this is Rita's. Okay. That is my comment planner. That's how I've been using it. And I love it so much. And I'm very interested in seeing what the weeks is going to look like, because I have had so much room, with this one, but it is bigger. So it'll be interesting. And I think, again, with the reference binder that I have, I might be able to get away with a week size. We'll see. I don't know. I don't like making quick, impulsive decisions with these kinds of things. I don't know. I just like to process stuff because I don't want to have to go backtrack and figure something else out again, if that makes sense. But this has been kind of a long video, but that's it. That is my comment planner, how I've been in it so far. I love, love, love this planner. I would be happy as a clam to just stick with this size and, put another one in here for next year. I really am curious about the week size, and that's why I just couldn't let go of not ordering it. So that's all I ordered. Some people ordered like every single size and every color. I just ordered the B6. I think it was the black one. And then I ordered the weeks in the camel color. It's the brown color, which is very, very cool. I like that one. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Do you have the comment planner? Have you been enjoying it? Do you find that you need something else to kind of supplement your system, your bound system? I'd love to know in the comments. Until next time, y'all have a fabulous, fabulous week. Bye.